So hey everybody, so doing the same thing this morning. I'm trying to fix the targets, just fixed one. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and with luck, because it's not even what I wanted to do. I wanted it to follow the hand in front, the target to be the hand in front, but now it's a weight in the back. It's literally a weight, so everything is rotating so fine. It's cool. But more tests. I will do more tests because I didn't test it all. So let's start with that. Show you here. So the weight right here is the. I'm just gonna go forward. Okay. So, but the arm is inverted. But as you can see now, almost fine for everything, but on the wrong way. So I just have to invert. It seems to be great though. It seems to be. So I'm just gonna invert that, and that's where I was just before I started recording. Okay. So I'm gonna see if we can just invert that. And put it in the front actually. Right. I don't understand why I put it in the feet right, and it popped it up like behind. Which one are they? Right. That's maybe because of that one. I like that. So we're gonna see what else we can do for that. I think it would be really great, but if it would be like inverted. So for that, can we plug now a forward minus and see if, by the weight being in front, if we're inverting the thing. No, we're not. And I'm changing which weight now? Target 2. Oh. Normally both arms should be the same. Let me just test the left arm. Sorry about that. Same thing. Well, they're inverted, so I wouldn't be. Plus, we've got the elbows, like. So. I was testing all sorts of things like that when I was doing the inverse kinematics, so let's move forward and continue testing. And we're gonna do a multiplied by 4, just to see if anything multiplied by 4. it up or down and see if we can invert. Not sure that anything changed because I'm actually yeah, I'm like is equal to that. It's just plus that. So it's changing. One moment, people. So I just need to do that here. Okay, so none of this is actually working anymore. Yeah, happens. And that's the thing with programming. Unless you're a machine, you're never gonna make mistakes. Even a fucking pro makes mistakes. Unless they're like planifying their next line of code 1,000 times in their head before they write it. That's cool, but it's a different way of doing it. So yeah, just that. Let's just put like 4. Now that we have the little line of code at the right place. Or they just don't make funny comments when they're making mistakes. Not mistakes. That's lame. Something is wrong. This doesn't follow anything anymore. Oh no, it does follow. Because I go that way. Why is it because I go that way? I'm just gonna reset. I'm even gonna see if I can wait. Let me just see here. Why? If I go here and go here in front of the green and white, if we go like parallel, like different parallel, whatever. I'm gonna have to revise all my equation and schematics at the same time. code. Started using it because I saw it being used used for IK. I think that this thing line for IK. Started using it because I saw it. Well, the moment I started doing IK, because I saw it being used for IK and programming your one of the in the asset I am using in Unity or program your face. This asset, it's one or the other. I think it's not program your face. It's really the asset of Unity. That one. Yeah. Using Unity. You can write it. It's a good thing that people should know. Not sure that you need to use it. I'm not sure that everybody use that single line code. Come on, too slow. Okay. So I don't need that, so make sure that you understand. This one is not main, so it's using mono now. Why out of the sun that be using mono? Maybe I did some changes. So here, just chiller to hand target. So it's one or the other. It's program your face or the other two. With program your face, he had two versions. I think it's not even the second version I was using. Too complicated for me then. Too complicated to learn. I was like, what the heck is going on here? It's too complicated, so I had to go there and circles. But this here, kept using. But you know, you do inverse kinematics with circles. So it's pretty much the same thing everywhere, except that you don't have the same math functions. Loop rotation, can't do any loop rotation. Transform at rotation, don't have any of that. Normalize, of course, we can do this. Quaternion, transform, quaternion loop rotation, same thing here. Cannot use that outside. If you build the same kind of function, yes, but out of the box, I don't have those functions. That's why I tried to go and fetch them in other engines, MIT engines, or MIT references for quaternion operations. And in the Delta engine, they have a really nice script inside of there for quaternions and nice equations. And the engine is MIT, so I think, if I remember, so if you if you provide the reference to their parcels of codes that you would be using in your engine, then uh, then everything should be fine. This math F, we don't have that. It's just math sqrt. Yeah, there's that, but I don't use it. I prefer not using that. I think I still use it though. But except for that, yeah, pretty much those equations here are the same. I didn't just copy paste because it just wouldn't. Even if I would have tried, I don't remember or recall any moment where I would just have copy pasted those 4 lines of code without that mainly as my template for doing inverse kinematics outside of the Unity engine. Not only that, I was already used to doing inverse kinematics when I got outside of Unity. When I was inside of Unity, I was using my assets that were inside of Unity, which were the assets that where that comes from practically. And outside of Unity, I couldn't just copy paste all of my scripts, but IKSC, the script IKSC, did I look at it when I was doing IK outside of? Yes, as a reference. Just I was using that script as a reference, I was using that as a reference, but I didn't copy paste those lines and just copy paste that. No, I was working with that. I was working with that as the example because I had already succeeded to do my own shit inside of Unity by modifying the assets of these people in Unity, but I used that. Why I remember? Just like I remember, let's say, which well, which projects or softwares in general I coded or I developed myself. It could happen that there are some lines of code and some segments of code that I do have memorized more than others. In general, also not each word or single variables, but the general idea of having developed, not the general idea of having the general software itself, having put all segments together inside of them. I do remember, yeah, mostly, like 95% vaccine, kind of, even plus kind of precision, that I remember having done them and developed them myself. So, why do I need to precise that? Well, people have been trying to put the fucking mental diagnostic for the past 5, 6 plus years, ever since I reported psychological harassment at the Corps, Canadian of Commissioners Division Montreal in 2014. So ever since when I reported that, and that they first gave me a mental diagnostic of crap when they sent me to the hospital, it's the first time that they were able to really, do whatever they fucking wanted in 5 minutes and just, sign the papers of paranoid induced of marijuana, psychotic, paranoid, whatever. And after that moment, whatever I was saying to anybody, it's just like I was stupid for them. I was mentally ill because they had successfully, anyway, had me in official papers of paranoid. They officially had me there, so anybody after that, doesn't matter. Stevie has a diagnostic now. He's mentally ill. Whatever he does, it's he has imagined it. He hasn't done it himself. He has imagined it. Well, what if I don't have any proofs, video recordings of myself doing it, and everything that I do just gets stolen by assholes? And after that, I just yell, "Oh, I'm the one who did it." But everybody that has copied my screen captures, that has copied my keyboard key clicks and mouse clicks, and that they themselves, the moment that they receive the keyboards clicks and mouse clicks and screen captures of myself programming, they just write it just as fast as myself, and they license it. They license it the moment that I'm done, but I don't license it. What happens? They license it before me. They have the screen captures, they have the keyboard clicks, the mouse clicks, and they have the memory of they themselves writing it and licensing it on their side. I mean, what kind of questions can you ask in a polygraph test except the ones that matter? Like, did you, to hackers, for instance, you would ask to hackers if hackers would get finally imprisoned behind bars or something, and investigated and asked the question, have you hacked another computer in order to get the data to your computer, to write it just as fast as the guy that was really coding it, in order for you to license the product before the other guy was licensing it, the real guy that was coding it? But nobody asks those questions. You don't even have the chance to protect anything in your life. You don't have the chance. If you're disconnected, though, from the internet, this one is not connected. This one is connected. But I have a camera that captures my keyboard clicks and mouse clicks this way. You're gonna say, well, yeah, that way is more difficult, because now they have to check which keys I press instead of receiving them by keyboard key clicks and mouse clicks and cookies. They have to watch the camera and notice which keys I am pressing, so it's taking them longer for copying. But I'm streaming this time. I'm streaming and safeguarding in YouTube. And my old videos, I'm also downloading them, of all of my recordings. So, you would wonder then, why would I go then and put all my stuff and protect my work? Well, because I know that I developed them, I know that I coded them from the start, that I built them together from the start, that I might have been hacked ever since I reported psychological harassment at the Corps Division Montreal in 2014, and that I got sent to the hospital in February 2016, and that they put tons of mental illnesses in my head after that, and whatever that I did, that I said, that I explained about my life, it was pure imagination. With those fucking assholes in the healthcare department, and not only that, with my family too. Same thing. So now, last year, just when I was getting ready to release tons of things in my program, bam! I say a lot of message on Facebook, message that I'm gay, bisexual, that I have been for a fucking long time, that nobody knew it, and it's not my fucking problem. I don't care. I didn't have a fucking single moment where I was regretting not sharing it with everybody, that, oh, I'm gay, I would like to have something in my anus 24/7. But not really, when you think about it. It's just like parts of your life that you don't want to share, that is secret. You don't want to share what you're doing in your fucking bed every fucking single moment of the day. Nobody has to know that. But why would I share this then? Well, because for 5-6 years now, they've been digging non-fucking stop in my life. And behind the curtain, they've been using demagogy to try and pass me for a paranoid, probably a pedophile. That's what I think. They really tried. They did try with the medias without ever saying my name. So I think that from all of their parts of their gang. They were trying to push a story, all of them at the same time. However numerous they were, trying to push a story that wasn't going through, but trying to put a fucking huge elephant, like a dinosaur elephant, inside of a human's anus, mine, and it wouldn't go in. So, but I've been trying to share it. I've been trying to share my story, and right when I was ready last year, before I got sent to the hospital, I was winning, man. I was like, I'm getting like right there. I'm almost ready for a release on the Elite Dangerous forums. What do you think happened after they sent me to the hospital? Rush again. Me fucking rushing again, knowing that what the fuck happened. If I would have stayed there at the hospital, I could have lost everything. I could have lost everything. Nobody would have known that I would have been a programmer for a long time. Would have been able to release any portfolios that I was coding. But I shouldn't be angry on my stream in YouTube. Oh, I should always be fine, me. Always have a normal life and act normal. Never be frustrated. Never have the chance to be frustrated, because the moment that I am, I'm sent to the hospital. Rushing again after that, because I know otherwise that, next time might be the last time. Might be the last time. I might never go out again. So cannot be frustrated. Cannot make mistakes anymore. Cannot be frustrated. Cannot be angry. Cannot make mistakes. And I wouldn't have the chance still to fucking prove to everybody that all of this is mine. Fuck you. I'm gonna push my fucking story even more forward than has ever fucking been. Tried to fucking dig myself a fucking coffin. I'm gonna dig yourselves, every one of you, a fucking huge coffin. Every one of you that have pissed me off, you're gonna have a fucking coffin of reputation dug for you in my own fucking history of my life. You will. Not you won't. You will. You've been a prick. I will insert you in the voxel game so that people can look at how my life was put together. Okay? To my best of knowledge of how I have been perceiving and living things in my life. And after that, judge it by yourself. Right now, it's at least in words, and it's my story, it's not yours. Although you demagogic assholes would love to portray me as anything as you like, in order to have your acquisition frenzy go forward unnoticed. Fucking guard world of shit. So this is my morning prayer and ranting, and it feels great. So, don't know why monogame is loading here. So, I don't have the time to work on any of those portfolios I made. I don't even have the time to do any tutorials, and I didn't even make a presentation except took some pictures of them. But Protect My Work has those, my portfolio, those portfolios I made, this inside, this, everything inside of here, practically. So yeah, if you want to piss me off, you'd have to go at least through trying to whatever with Protect My Work. Okay, you have to go through them, because yes, I did there and I patented my portfolios. But you can learn on them, you can use them as reference, you can even start using the whole project and then build on it 1,000 things, and after that just say that, yeah, you use my stuff as reference. For sure. That's exactly, if you want to use my project, beside, half your screen use my project, on the other side use another, your project, you can do that too. I mean, and you use mine as reference. Yeah, so you use mine, you learn mine on half of your screen, just like that. And then you have your other Unity project that you could open on the other side. You open another one, right? like that right here on the other side, and you just use as reference the scripts from one side to the other. Okay, and you read and you can copy, but you have to understand also. It's better if you understand the principles, because if you just copy, you're a fucking shit, maybe fucking hacker shit. Don't understand squat and you just copy. But at some point, if you copy and copy for years and years, you understand. Okay. But you know, with cookie clicks and keyboard clicks, those that even have the ability to to know people that use business, that have business in keyboard clicks and mouse clicks and cookies, the moment that those people who have knowledge of people using those businesses, the names of those, etc., man, the whole package of webs of whatever, people deal with that kind of shit, wouldn't those people be the first to be asked questions exactly? Where do you get them? What are you doing with them? What are you licensing with those? You're licensing things that don't even fucking belong to you guys? You know, fucking normal civilian that tries to make a fucking living, it's annoying. It's disgusting to feel that somehow you're even feeling obliged to have to defend your work even before you're licensing it. Like, you're finishing your work, it's done, but then you're going on the web and you want to license it, but then you have to check if others has stolen your stock, your whole entire, portfolios before you license it. It's like, protection of this fucking planet. Oh, with a firewall and a VPN, you should be fine. Tell that to people that just every day are getting hacked, even though they have a VPN or a firewall and all sorts of those of fucking protections. Although it would be great if I would start using a VPN again, but I'd have to fucking pay for one unless I can find a free version, free VPN, and etc. In fact, I'm gonna go check right now. I'm curious on Ubuntu. This is Ubuntu. I just changed like 4 days ago or something. Maybe on Windows. Even then, fuck. Anyway, so all of the work that I have coded, that I have developed, that's the one that I put licenses and patents on. And I don't put a patent on one line of code unless that line of code was really, really meaningful, like the lines of code that I developed in my shader. So yeah, I did put a patent on that. Not just the shader. The whole project of instantiation of my whole thing. I'm trying to put the licenses I will on patents on every fucking thing. I don't care about their fucking goddamn business of cookies and keyboard clicks and mouse clicks, because as long as I have licenses and patents on the own things that I have fucking developed, that puts in fucking obstacle in your way of trying to make money with my shit. I hope it does. I hope it does put a fucking obstacle in your fucking paths. A huge one. I hope it does. For the other ones, though, are righteous. Yeah, I don't care if they're using my stuff and saying that it belongs to that they stole it from me. That they use it as reference on their side while having been stolen it. They're righteous and they're saying that it belongs to me. They're saying that it's the even their imagine that thieves have stolen my portfolios and stuff like that before I even had the chance to release them. As long as they say, well, it belongs to Steve Chassé, in their lines of code, they're writing in reference in top, well, this part and this part, we stole it from Steve Chassé. Yeah, so that they know that, you know, I have the reference, I have the credit, for those lines of code, even in dark side, you know, in dark webs, in dark, you know, worlds. My name is there. My name is there, but I was never there. But my name is there. At least the credit of those lines of code. It's right here, right there. But I'm not there. I never sold it. Never did anything. But at least my name is there. So yeah. So we see now Opera is here. I couldn't find it yesterday. I'm gonna install that and see how it performs here. But in the front, of course, those are my shit, and I'm gonna defend them. So yeah, you can have one project here and one project on the other side. Once you have your project on the other side, you can open the script in here, you can open a script in here, and you can start using things as reference. A hacker also could do that with your browser. You could have your just your browser. You could have your Visual Studio. He could have his. So while you're keyboard clicking and mouse clicking your way through your code, developing, thinking that you're gonna have the next big hot game, voxel game. Well, a hacker on his side, he just sees your keyboard clicks and mouse clicks being developed as we speak, and he's just copying, and he's licensing, or he's giving to his boss in order to develop in their own gigantic fucking AAA games that just, you know, takes these cookies and keyboard clicks and use free data, free scripts, free cool things. But it's preferable, you know, if they would at least give the credits to who it belongs. I think it's all that matters in the end. That and money also. Shouldn't that matter? The fact that you're stealing everything, supposedly. Oh, it's a legal business on Tatooine, right? It's legal business. What the last one? What I heard. Unless it's illegal, but it's like it's illegal, but it's legal. It's always like that. It's illegal, but it's legal. Why? Because everybody does it, although it's illegal, and nobody gets arrested, so it's legal. Nobody gets punished, so it's legal. Huh? Just like Garderworld. Acquisition and everything, making billions of pedophiles and rapists and sexists, supposedly, and paranoids and psychotics and whatever else they do. The moment that they try to acquisition, or before, during, and after trying to acquisition a security agency. I'm pretty sure that this is how they do it. So, just gonna pause the stream and go smoke a cigarette for my ranting of the day. That I will perpetually do from now on, because they did try. I didn't dream it. I'm pretty sure that they tried to do whatever kind of crap with my reputation behind the curtain. So I will keep doing the same in front of the curtain then. And I could get the proof. I could ask for the proof. I would ask for the proof to only people of authority, like groups just as big as Garderworld. Yeah, they must know. I mean, if Garderworld has these types of tactics of crap, I mean, they're not stupid. Far from stupid, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream, take a little break here, and I'll be right back trying to develop this. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep on fighting for my shit. It's my shit. Don't see why I wouldn't. But in the meantime, I will keep trashing on you guys. You tried to trash on me behind the curtain. trying to hide it from everybody and try to make it in the shadow, but still there was a lot of collateral damage. And for that collateral damage, I will fucking not just sue you in the future if I can, I will trash on you perpetually because it seems to be illegal. You did it, I will do it. See you later, and thank you for watching.